Two other comedians will perform on Valentine's Night, Tuesday, February 14th at 365 Complex in Inman, Kansas. Inman is located between McPherson and Hutchinson. The Valentine's show package includes both dinner and 3 hilarious comedians. You know you'll have a good time. For more information and to purchase tickets, go to 365complex.com. That's 365complex.com.
Remember the time you almost volunteered to work in a soup kitchen? Or when you almost visited the Veterans Hospital? Or when you almost brought dinner to your neighbor with AIDS? Remember all the times you almost helped, almost gave? Well, it's only human, this almost giving. But the truth is, it's the same as not giving at all. Don't almost give. Give. Visit our website at don'talmostgive.org. A message from the Ad Council.
Talking with Branson from Big Creek Crossing.
Big Creek Crossing wants to wish you the best winter season ahead and have the best gear and apparel to make it as fun and warm as possible. Come on in to find that perfect coat or jacket, winter shoes, or even grab a bite of great Chinese food or a massage. We also offer a great selection of tools, novelties, kitchenware, and more at our outlet stores. Feeling some entertainment? Catch the latest hot movie at our AMC theaters. We have everything to make your day in Hayes a great one. So come on down to Big Creek Crossing in Hayes.
Mom, I broke my iPhone screen.
Don't worry, Brandon. I can take it to Bauer Computers and have it fixed.
Cornpop was a bad dude.
What are you mumbling about?
Nothing. I said they really can do anything at Bauer Computers.
All right, let's go, Brandon. You're going to be late.
We're the tech-savvy folks at Jackson and 10th. Bauer Computers, we make it make sense.
You know Lamatos for their delectable fresh ingredients. You know Lamatos for their mouth-watering cream cheese pizzas. So you already know Lamatos has better pizzas. But did you know theirs are bigger too? Lamatos large pizzas are bigger and have more slices than the other guys. So you get more deliciousness for your money. Download their app for easy ordering. Lamatos Pizza. Carry out or delivery, 9th Street, Hayes.
If you're a farmer or rancher, chances are you've thought about joining Kansas Farm Bureau. So what's stopping you? Your membership means you have a seat at the table when it comes to the issues that affect your farm. Things like trade, taxes, water, and regulations. The state's largest farm advocacy organization brings your message to policy decision makers at the county, state, and national level. The voice of agriculture becomes your voice and fights for Kansas farmers and ranchers. And a Kansas Farm Bureau membership includes other benefits. For about $50 a year, you'll receive discounts on equipment and supplies, cell phone plans, financial and legal support, home and office supplies, and more. You'll also receive Kansas Living, a quarterly lifestyle magazine featuring real stories of farmers and producers around the state, plus great recipes, crafts, and things to see and do in Kansas. Join us today. Visit kfb.org/farmerrancher to learn more.
You grew up in Hayes, went to TMP, went to Fort Hayes, and met the love of your life here. To find the ring of her dreams, why not choose Hayes? At Diamond R Jewelry, Dustin will help you turn her dream ring into a reality. Diamond R Jewelry works with top designers to ensure the highest quality at the best prices. Diamond R Jewelry, on the Bricks in downtown Hayes.
Motorcycle sales and service in Hayes, Kansas. Riding down the open highway, smashing miles and smashing bugs, that's cool. But then you get home and now it's time to get those miles and bugs off that scooter. And let's face it, that ain't cool. So let Good Times Motorcycle Sales and Service give it our complete motorcycle detailing package. A meticulous and comprehensive hand wash, remove surface contaminants, intensive compounding and polishing, Silajet ceramic paint protection for durability, and enhanced gloss. So schedule today. Good Times Motorcycle Sales and Service, 1007 Vine Street in Hayes.
Looking for a great career opportunity? Want to go back to school but you're not sure how to pay for it? The Holiday Inn Express in Hayes is hiring for multiple positions, including full or part-time housekeeping. Experience is not necessary for any position. The Holiday Inn Express offers a full benefits package, including competitive wages, bonus programs, and tuition incentives. Must be 14 years of age or older to apply. Apply today at the Holiday Inn Express, north of I-70 in Hayes.
KXNC, Nest City, Hayes, Great Bend.
switch to Thomas More Prep. Thomas More Prep, yo. The area's most listened to radio station with at least 30 minutes of commercial-free jams every hour. Kiss 104.7.
Radio Network. I'm Dave Caius, along with our producer T-Bone and co-host, award-winning pitmaster Andy Groneman. And this segment is brought to you by Holstein Manufacturing. Check them out at HolsteinMFG.com. They've got NSF listed grills and cookers, gas barbecue grills,
corn roasters,
and
corn roasters.
Believe it or not, the first model was their 720/40 charcoal grill and hog roaster to promote pork and have an easy, usual mobile event catering grill. And again, check them out. Holstein Manufacturing. That's HolsteinMFG.com. Today, we are talking with our good buddy Craig Sherry, who is now in Lubbock, Texas. He's owner of Texas Pepper Jelly, gourmet pepper jellies. You got to check out the website, TexasPepperJelly.com. That's TexasPepperJelly.com, home of the original rib candy. And Andy, this is kind of fun because I always tease Andy that he's the smartest person in barbecue, and really, I think he might be. But when we found out,
it's a lie, but that's fine.
But when we found out, Craig, that you have a blended honey rub, even Andy did that dog to the speaker where he turned his head and went, "Roop." So yes, tell us about your new blended honey rub.
Well, it's not new though. That's why I feel bad. It's not. Well, it's newer.
Okay,
it's newer. It's been out a few months. What I will say about it is, and I'm going to shamelessly plug your sponsor here for a second because I just can't resist. When you do purchase your new corn roaster from Holstein Manufacturing, be sure to order you some honey rub, because honey rub on roasted corn is just absolutely wonderful.
That sounds good. And
now, how's that for a segue?
And Holstein says thank you.
You're welcome. No, the blended honey come out to a huge success. It's as far as my rubs go, it's probably my second, if not first, successful, what I call really successful right out of the gate. It's a savory blend of spices with the sweetness of honey. And we decided to call it blended honey. And it rivals anything out there. I'll stake my reputation on. I'll stake Andy's reputation on this. This stuff is just good.
Well, and I've got to try it. When he said that, I was like, blended honey rub. I didn't know that was out. But I've been traveling. I haven't been keeping my ear to the ground on the cool new stuff. So when you say blended honey, are you blending like? Is that just because of the rub mix in general, or are you doing like a wildflower clover thing, or what's
No. It's just because of the blend of the spices.
Got it.
The further we get into this and the longer we do this, Andy, I'm sure you've seen this. Coming up with a name can become impossible sometimes. You don't want to duplicate what's out there by any means or step on anybody's toes. And with all the different honey rubs out there, it becomes harder and harder to know what to call it.
And I like the fact that, and what I keyed on is you said that it's got a savory base, which is a little different than a lot of them out there.
Right.
And to me, that gives you a lot of places where that's going to play nice, too. But I didn't, so. On a corn roaster, yeah, that sounds really good. But you're right, it's hard to come up with a name. We need to find the people that come up with car paint names.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
Dusty Rose has been around as long as GM's been producing, old 50s cars. But the last time I saw that color, it was called Antelope Fire Mist Beige.
Oh my gosh!
So wow, it's like coming up with names for things is really hard.
Well. And there's another factor, too. We have to consider social media when we come up with these names, because we have to use what's trending for our websites for keywords and things like that, so that people are searching will even stumble across it.
That's a great point.
And that becomes more difficult with time, the good ones tend to go first, and then it's a matter of being creative. And I'm sorry, I've never been one for the kitschy names. I'm not going to call it. Well, I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but I think you know what I'm talking about with the kitschy.
Yes.
I'm sorry to Benny Rocha right now. This product is called Cow Whisperer.
Well,
you know, those names are hard to come up with.
Well, one of the names, which I don't know why this person came up with it, was Smoke on Wheels. That's got to be one of the silliest names I've ever heard.
You know, especially when it comes to food. I don't know that guy, but I have agonized at nights and prayed for him because what does wheels have to do with barbecue?
Nobody knows.
Yeah, I know. It's tough. But you know, the product names, very, very creative product names, barbecue marinade. Pork
Absolutely.
marinade.
Now, you know, he goes from one end of the spectrum to the other.
So let me ask you about your blended honey rub. What does it work best on? How do you suggest to use it for the backyard person?
Well, backyard person may not have a corn roasting machine, but they probably have a Yoder or something similar. So, you know, literally anything. I've tried it on lamb. I've tried it on chicken. It's a favorite of mine on ribs. That was my kind of intention when I phased my rib rub out. I wanted something to fill the gap, and so I tend to lean toward pork products. But I have yet to find anything that is not good on.
Yeah, I was thinking like a patio steak, like a pork, you know, blade steak.
Exactly.
That'd be perfect. But now you mentioned your rib rub was going away. You've got some new rubs coming out.
I do. I have a new rib rub coming out. I'm not sure exactly 100% if it's going to be called rib rub, but you'll get the idea. Some of the ingredients I had in my original rib rub just become too costly during the pandemic.
Oh, wow.
And I couldn't pass those on. So it was easier to phase it out while it was still new and work on bringing something out that is more readily available that I could sell. So we've taken our time, and then along with that, I've wanted a pecan rub for years, and we're coming out with a pecan rub. And if nobody steals my name between now and then, I'll go ahead and drop it here. Be looking for Southern Pecan.
That's a perfect name.
It really is. There are several good pecan rubs on the market, and they're very much a sweet pecan rub. Matter of fact, there may even be one. I don't know if Mr. Riles is called sweet pecan or not. He has a great pecan rub. But I wanted something more savory, that more of the pecan flavor and less of the sugar. So that's what we're striving to do with it. We also put it a little less on the salty side. We achieved that. I'll be quite honest. We achieved that by just doing away with the regular salt and using sea salt. It made a big difference as far as being in your face, and added to that flavor. So we're hoping that the public likes it.
Yeah, and for the people listening, table salt definitely has a more pungent flavor than a sea salt.
Absolutely.
And so swapping those two out, you do get a much mellower flavor from it. And I imagine your grain was a little larger on the sea salt, or did you go fine?
No, we didn't go super fine. This has some texture to it. I don't think it's too much, but you know, it has. It's not like some of the powder stuff you see, or near powder that I call it.
Yeah, and that makes a difference too.
Let me ask you a question. When you're using something like sea salt, do you use less than you would the other salt because of that? It's more flavorful and so forth?
It depends on the individual. I actually, when I'm using it just straight out of a jar or something, I tend to want to use a little bit more, just because I've been steeped in the what was the word you used, Andy? Pungent?
Yes.
The pungent taste of iodized salt. So I feel like sometimes I need more, and I've had to retrain myself to back off. It doesn't take as much, and it allows the other flavors to shine.
Oh, that's nice. That is so nice. We've been talking with Craig Sherry. He is down in Lubbock, Texas with Willie Whalen and the boys. One of the original, by the way, I should mention. Craig Sherry is the owner of Texas Pepper Jelly. You want to check these products out. I mean, these are fantastic rubs and glazes, plus the blended honey rub that we've been talking about. He's got the gourmet pepper jellies, and his website is texaspepperjelly.com. Check that out, texaspepperjelly.com, home of the original rib candy. Craig, thanks so much for being on the show. We're going to be talking to Andy next segment about Valentine's Day on Barbecue Radio Network.
On Facebook, give us a like. Dave and Andy need the attention.
Events can get boring. Attendees get restless. Didn't anyone think about entertainment? Now you can be the hero when you book Dave Caius of Barbecue Radio Network. His clean comedy will make you the hero of your event. Interested in something a little more edgy? Dave can perform his adult-rated show at bars and comedy clubs. Just go to davidstandup.com. That's davidstandup.com. Be a hero. Do it today.
Love is in the air. Except this love smells like another one of your award-winning steaks that you're grilling on your new Holstein grill. At Holstein Manufacturing, we know that love comes in all shapes and sizes, and that's why we have all kinds of different grills and cookers to choose from. Get ready to fall in love. Go to our website at HolsteinMFG.com.
We build a grill, Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing, we build to grill.
Talking with Branson from Big Creek Crossing.
Big Creek Crossing wants to wish you the best winter season ahead and have the best gear and apparel to make it as fun and warm as possible. Come on in to find that perfect coat or jacket, winter shoes, or even grab a bite of great Chinese food or a massage. We also offer a great selection of tools, novelties, kitchenware, and more at our outlet stores. Feeling some entertainment? Catch the latest hot movie at our AMC theaters. We have everything to make your day in Hayes a great one. So come on down to Big Creek Crossing in Hayes.
Mom, I broke my iPhone screen.
Don't worry, Brandon. I can take it to Bauer Computers and have it fixed.
Cornpop was a bad dude.
What are you mumbling about?
Nothing. I said they really can do anything at Bauer Computers.
All right, let's go, Brandon. You're going to be late.
We're the tech-savvy folks at Jackson and 10. Bauer Computers, we make it make sense.
You know Lamados for their delectable fresh ingredients. You know Lamados for their mouth-watering cream cheese pizzas. So you already know Lamados has better pizzas. But did you know theirs are bigger too? Lamados large pizzas are bigger and have more slices than the other guys. So you get more deliciousness for your money. Download their app for easy ordering. Lamados Pizza. Carry out or delivery, 9th Street, Hayes.
If you're a farmer or rancher, chances are you've thought about joining Kansas Farm Bureau. So what's stopping you? Your membership means you have a seat at the table when it comes to the issues that affect your farm. Things like trade, taxes, water, and regulations. The state's largest farm advocacy organization brings your message to policy decision makers at the county, state, and national level. The voice of agriculture becomes your voice and fights for Kansas farmers and ranchers. And a Kansas Farm Bureau membership includes other benefits. For about $50 a year, you'll receive discounts on equipment and supplies, cell phone plans, financial and legal support, home and office supplies, and more. You'll also receive Kansas Living, a quarterly lifestyle magazine featuring real stories of farmers and producers around the state, plus great recipes, crafts, and things to see and do in Kansas. Join us today. Visit kfb.org/farmer-rancher to learn more.
You grew up in Hayes, went to TMP, went to Fort Hayes, and met the love of your life here. To find the ring of her dreams, why not choose Hayes? At Diamond Art Jewelry, Dustin will help you turn her dream ring into a reality. Diamond Art Jewelry works with top designers to ensure the highest quality at the best prices. Diamond Art Jewelry on the Bricks in downtown Hayes.
Good Times Motorcycle Sales and Service in Hayes, Kansas. Riding down the open highway, smashing miles and smashing bugs, that's cool. But then you get home and now it's time to get those miles and bugs off that scoop. And let's face it, that ain't cool. So let Good Times Motorcycle Sales and Service give it our complete motorcycle detailing package. A meticulous and comprehensive hand wash, remove surface contaminants, intensive compounding and polishing, Silajet ceramic paint protection for durability, and hand cloth. So schedule today. Good Times Motorcycle Sales and Service, 1007 Vine Street in Hayes.
Looking for a great career opportunity? Want to go back to school, but you're not sure how to pay for it? The Holiday Inn Express in Hayes is hiring for multiple positions, including full or part-time housekeeping. Experience is not necessary for any position. The Holiday Inn Express offers a full benefits package, including competitive wages, bonus programs, and tuition incentives. Must be 14 years of age or older to apply. Apply today at the Holiday Inn Express, north of I-70 in Hayes. When it comes to radio, advertise with the experts. If your business serves Southwest Missouri, Northeast Oklahoma, or the entire state of Kansas, then MyTown Media's got you covered with 17 radio stations of all different formats, including country, today's hits, top 40s, classic rock, news talk, sports talk, and more. You have an impactful message that the world needs to hear, and these formats attract listeners. Visit mytown-media.com and fill out the Contact Us form.
Award-winning Barbecue Radio Network. And if you're ever in Waynesboro, Tennessee, and when I saw this, I just went, Wayne's World!
Party time!
Party time!
Excellent!
But if you're ever in Waynesboro, Tennessee, listen to us on Big Country 92.7 FM and 930 AM. Their website is bigoldiesradio.com. They have a third station, which is an oldies, by the way. bigoldiesradio.com. Thanks so much for being a part of Barbecue Radio Network. As we now turn our attention to my co-host, Andy Gronerman, Chef's Choice Champion at the Jack Daniels World Invitational. Anything that has the words Jack Daniels at it, he will win. I will just tell you right now. And it's time.
Wow. There might be some undertone in that. I don't know what you're talking about. I look at all of those brown liquids equally, Dave.
Sure you don't. It's time now for our All Things Barbecue Product Spotlight. All Things Barbecue has the tools and accessories you need to cook up the kind of barbecue that will have your neighbors hopping over the fence to get a taste. Just like T-Bone said last week, right, T-Bone, when I wasn't here?
What'd I say?
I don't know.
We don't know what you said. We weren't here.
That's right. I cut that part out because you didn't send it to me.
I haven't heard that show yet. Get fired up at their website at atbbq.com. Andy, what do you have for our product spotlight this week?
All right, so we're heading into spring. Everybody's itching to do some cooking outside and get things rolling. Probably going to have a party. There's spring break for if you've got kids, they're getting ready to have all their friends over. There's a kind of a cool little what I would call accessory you can add to your grilling setup. So we're not talking about changing out cookers or anything, but Uni makes a topping station that you can take in and out, and it's designed for their pizza ovens, right? So if you're making a pizza, you can set all the toppings out, let all the kids
and everybody make their own pizza.
Everybody make their own pizzas and choose their toppings, but you can use it for taco night. You can use it for any mise en place that you're doing.
Fajitas.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Fajitas.
So if you're cooking your flank or your skirt and you've got your grilled onions and all of your little jalapeno slices and everything, you lay it all out. And it lets everybody be interactive and kind of make their own. So it's kind of a cool little tool, but it's made by Uni. And so it's actually called a pizza topping station. But once you've got it, you can use it for your fajitas, use it for your tacos, use it for your pizzas. Great little tool. So you want to go to the website and look for the Uni pizza topping station. That is my choice for this week.
How do you spell it?
Uni is OONI.
Okay, I'm glad. Uni. I would have misspelled that.
And so if you go to the ATBBQ site, there's a drop-down menu for accessories. And if you just click on that, it's under Tools and Utensils, Pizza Tools, and then you'll see it in there.
Very cool. Well, check that out at All Things Barbecue. Their website, of course, is atbbq.com. So we got Valentine's Day. It's coming up Tuesday. And I got to thinking, first of all, it's a weeknight, which kind of stinks in a way because, you'd prefer to Friday or Saturday night because you can stay out later. And so what if we do something romantic? I had some romantic ideas for a stay-at-home barbecue dinner.
Hold up. When you say we...
Okay.
He's going to be in Inman taking care of all of the... So he meant he and all of his fans in Inman.
Let me just say this. I almost perform every Valentine's Day, and I've been keeping people together for 30 years, okay?
Well, now that sounds... we don't know what the divorce rate after your shows are, Dave.
I was going to say at least one more night.
Because of the self-sacrifice I have done, I've stayed single for those 30 years just so I can keep people together on Valentine's Day.
Because you say, look at me. Look at me. And they go... Yes.
We're never getting divorced.
We're never getting divorced.
Look how pathetic that looks. The grass is not greener on the other side. So let's start with, I think, a pizza or something, what items? Let's start with the little thing you just talked about, the uni. And so you're doing a date night.